If you work between Office PC, home laptop, or a shared drive, this happens all the time. Today I will show you how to make your file path dynamic in Power Query, clean, professional, and production ready. And we will do it under 4 minutes. Alright, let's create a simple query. So we go to Data tab, get data from file from Excel workbook. I already have the file link copied, so I'm going to click on Open. I'm going to select Sheet 1 and click on Transform Data. Alright, you can see that a Power Query has been created. If we check the source tab, we can see that it has hard-coded the source here. And in case if we open this on another computer, which might have a different letter for this drive, this query will break. We don't want that, so let's create something resilient and let's fix this. Alright, so we will click on New Source, File, New Source, Other Sources, Blank Query, and click on Advanced Editor. Let's create some space here, and we are going to paste two locations here named Path 1 and Path 2. So in Path 1 we will save the location of this computer, and in Path 2 we will save the location of my office laptop. Next, within source we will do a try and otherwise. So let's type it out. We will try excel.workbook, and once we open this, here we are going to say file contents, file.contents path 1. So this is going to try path 1, and we will give the default arguments null and true. Next, we try the second file, so we do the same thing. We are just going to change path 1 to path 2, and once done, let's click on done, and let's rename this query to file path. Now let's go back to our main query. Let's call it main query, and within this what we are gonna do is we go to source tab, and here we're just going to replace this and give the reference of the query we created that says file path. Click on done, and now that you see, you still have your Power Query working. And if we click on Advanced Editor, you can see previously it had the file path hard-coded here, but now it has file path variable which is coming from this Power Query. And this way this Power Query will continue to work even if you are working on a different computer or different location. You can even add more paths here, so we can click on Advanced Editor, and you could do something like otherwise try, and then we can add another otherwise here. So we can say otherwise, and we do path 3, and let's add another path here. We say path 3 equals. I'm just going to copy and paste this, and let's modify this. So let's say we have Z drive, let's add a comma here, and now you can check through 3 different data locations. Click on done, and our Power Query should continue to work. Once done, click on close and load, and within the queries and connections, click on file path query, click on right click on it, click on load to, and here say only create a connection, so we don't want this data to be loaded. And we can remove this tab as well, and now you have your query created and connection created for file path. Alright, that's it for this video. If this helped you, subscribe to Data Corner, and for more practical Power Automate and Power Query techniques. See you in the next one.